This is Broadcast Beat Magazine with Ryan Salazar.
Ryan Salazar here with Broadcast Beat Magazine. We have Steve Manios from Manios Digital. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How you doing today?
Doing great. So we certainly know who Manios Digital is. Go ahead and tell us how you guys got started and how you guys came into existence.
Okay, yeah, I started in the industry back in about 1981 with a company called Century Precision Optics. It was actually owned by my father, and I spent most of my life there. In the late 80s, Guido Cartoni and Elisabetta Cartoni were visiting my father, and they asked him if he'd be interested in distributing the Cartoni fluid heads in the United States. He really wasn't interested, but he thought it might be something I'd like to do, so I kind of moved on board and started distributing Cartoni in about 1991, branched off and started our own company, a distribution company.
Do you plan on attending the IBC show?
Yeah, I do plan on being there. I have several lines I represent, which you probably noticed. Cartoni is our biggest line, celebrating their 80th anniversary at IBC this year. We'll be introducing a whole new series of heads called the Vocas series, designed for easy operation as well as a great number, so you know, Vocas 8, Vocas 12, Vocas 18, and Vocas 22, each number standing for kilos. So you know exactly what camera weighs, you know exactly what head you need. The other lines I distribute Vocas, which make map boxes and handheld rigs and accessories for everything from DSLR cameras up to the Arri Alexas, Reds, and all the latest, greatest cameras. Kinotehnik makes fantastic EVF, but we will also be introducing a LED Fresnel light that can be controlled through your smartphone.
The companies that you represent, and you represent quite a few of them, will they all be at IBC as well, or at least some of them?
Yes, they'll all be at IBC. They all have their individual booths. Cartoni has a big booth. They're all in Hall 11. So you'll have Cartoni with their booth. You'll have Vocas with their own booth, and it's a good size, about 10 by 30, 10 by 40 feet, our size in the States, foot-wise. Kino's in a small 10 by 10 booth. And also in our booth, I forgot to mention, is a new product that I'll be distributing worldwide for Vidra, is a 1.2 expander, which will allow use of the vintage zoom lenses, the Cook and Anjou lenses, and allow you to use them on 6K cameras like the Red, Dragon, and Arri OpenGate.
Would you mind telling us a little more about the Vocas stuff that you sell?
In Vocas, they make a range of map boxes. They're very innovative. They include items like eyebrows. They're actually built into the map box. So instead of using a top flag, the eyebrows are built into the map box. So you can actually adjust them on the inside of the map box for the color temperature. For the lighting. They make beautiful wooden hand grips with start-stop for Arri, Sony, and Canon cameras, as well as universal support plates so that you can change your cameras on various plates, base plates.
And when I was at the recent 2015 NAB show, I got to see some stuff that you guys sell. Cartoni has some really impressive support gear.
Cartoni, which I've been doing for now 25 years, coming up in 2016, is a family-owned business. The engineer Cartoni just retired. His daughter, Elisabetta, has been running the company for the last 25, 30 years. They make everything from lightweight systems all the way up to studio pedestals, remote heads, mini jib arms, and stuff for virtual studio. Our new line, as I was talking about earlier, our Focus series, we're quite excited about. For today's smaller, lighter weight cameras, we have the Focus 8 and the Focus 12. On the larger scale, we have the Master Head, which is ideal for EFP type or digital cinematography.
And I see that you guys have a 7-inch LED, lightweight, high-resolution field monitor. Could you tell us about that?
Sure, that's my field monitor, the Manios Digital Monitor. And what that is, it's a low-cost monitor. It's mostly designed for the beginner, the person moving up on the DSLR camera, the smaller 4K cameras. It's a high-resolution HD monitor with an HDMI in, HDMI out, and all the professional features, histogram, peaking, false color, as well as priced for street under $400.
And if you could, tell us about the expander on the Vidra.
Sure. The Vidra 1.2 expander is a product that I took to Vidra and we decided to market it under their name. And what it allows for is today's cameras, which are 34 millimeter diagonal and larger, the 6K cameras. The older zoom lenses from Angenieux and Cook they don't cover that full format. So this will allow you to cover the format with minimal magnification and give you that more filmic look, a vintage look on today's 6K cameras.
And Stephen, I noticed that you guys sell broadcast pedestals or production pedestals. Would you mind telling us about those?
Sure, that's the Cartoni pedestals. We make a what's called the P20 for up to about 45 pounds, P50, which is up to about 110 pounds, and our P90, 188, 190 pounds. They're, as you said, professional pedestals. They carry a 5-year warranty. We have them in with Sinclair Group, Viet TV, Georgia Broadcast purchased 9 of our big P90 pedestals last year and have been happy with them. It's great quality ped at a fantastic price.
And I know that the Cartoni Magnum was quite popular at the NAB show. I'm sure it will be at IBC as well. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. The Magnum is our newest head on a larger scale. It's designed for the cameras weighing 80 to 180 pounds, depending on your prompters and lenses, and obviously the size of the box camera. It gives you an infinite counterbalance, infinite fluid drag with perfect balance all the way through the range. So as you're tilting, you virtually don't even feel the weight of the camera. It's just an even, smooth feel through the whole range.
What is Manios doing for the future?
Our main thing for the future is always finding new products that cater to the film industry, to the digital cinematographer, to the broadcast industry, working with new lines or young inventors, helping them establish their product in the United States or worldwide. We have a fantastic relationship with most of the major dealers in the U.S. We work close with television stations and network TV. We have fantastic relationships with all the rental houses. So if you have a product and you want to introduce it into the U.S. market, we're an ideal company for that. By the same token, with my background and my associates' background, we have excellent relationships with distributors worldwide. That being, if you're a U.S. manufacturer and you want to export, I could be a very good source for you.
Okay, well, Stephen, thank you so much for spending your time with us. Again, Stephen Manios, president of Manios Digital. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Have a great day.